1, go!
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is DJ Mojo here at this beautiful venue called Twin Oaks in San Marcos. Today, I'm here for Melanie and Randy. I'm here as their DJ and MC, and I'm excited to walk you through what it's like to have a wedding here at Twin Oaks. For those people who are new to the YouTube channel, I'm DJ Mojo, a professional DJ down here in Southern California. I have other videos just like this of Twin Oaks, so if you want to check those out, I'll leave it up in the cards and in the description below. But in this video, this is going to be for all the engaged couples out there who are planning to get married at Twin Oaks and want to get an idea of what it's like. I'll be walking you through the setup that we have going on here today, what makes Twin Oaks special, and should you consider having Twin Oaks as your wedding venue. So I'm excited to take you behind the scenes. If this sounds like you, then watch this video. And by the way, make sure you follow me on Instagram at DJ_Mojo so you can see more behind the scenes. With that, let me show you around Twin Oaks. So here we are at the front entrance of Twin Oaks. There's plenty of parking here for guests. We don't have to worry about valet. Plenty of parking for everyone to park their cars and head on over to the venue space. I love this sign right here. It says, "Welcome to the wedding of Mel and Randy." This is one of the first things that the guests will see, letting them know, hey, this is the right direction and this is the right path to come inside. Right here, we have this nice fountain right here. There's something about water sounds. It makes things really calming and relaxing. One of the unique features of Twin Oaks is that we have these twinkle light tunnels that we have throughout the space. This is one of them. Now, this is a common area where we sometimes put the guest book or anything special that you want your guests to participate in. In this case, they have a Polaroid guest book that's presented to them. This is great for guests. Immediately, they want them to check in here first, sign the guest book, take a picture, and this is gonna be one of the first activities that people will do before heading to the ceremony area we're gonna begin for the day. As you walk this way, by the way, check out these nice chandeliers on top. It looks really nice at night. If you go straight, it will go towards the reception area to the tent. We have another fountain right here, and over to the left, we have another set of twinkling lights. Now, right now, we're experiencing this during the day, but at night, it looks even better. And what's gonna happen here at Twin Oaks is that we're gonna have a grand exit. Actually, in this case, for today, we're gonna have a faux grand exit that's gonna be happening underneath this twinkling lights. So we're gonna form two lines later tonight. This is where the people will line up and we're gonna send Mel and Randy off. So this will look great at night. Some people use bubbles, some do glow stick wands, but it's a great send off for the couple. But as you enter here, we have another stream of water to your left. I like it. Like everywhere you go, you hear some water sounds and it really has a nice relaxing effect. But right here, this is the ceremony site. You have 3 locations of where you can have your wedding here at Twin Oaks. I mean, in terms of the backdrop, right here we have this nice garden forest backdrop, beautifully set already, great flowers. I'll tag all the vendors and the florists who presented these flowers here. They look amazing. This is the first backdrop. If you want the gazebo as a backdrop, we can do that too, which is located off to the corner. And that's the second backdrop. The third backdrop is right over here. We have another fountain and another set of twinkling lights, a twinkling light tunnel right here. This is the third backdrop that we can have for your wedding. As you can see in the background, we have another fountain well. This is a really nice backdrop. It really depends on what you prefer and what you like. Just know at Twin Oaks, whenever you are walking down the aisle, they're going to position you at the start of the twinkling light tunnel. So guests will already be seated. We'll have the wedding party out of sight. So if you're looking at the tunnel, they'll be stationed over to the left, kind of hidden. So when it's time, I'll be working with your coordinator and making sure that the cues are on point. Once it's time for the music, they'll be coming out from the left and be walking this way. So there is a bit of a walk, just want to let you know where you'll begin. So you can time it correctly and choose the right music when you, the wedding party, walk down the aisle. And for DJs, what we do is not only do we provide the music, but we also provide the sound and the microphone so everyone can hear what's happening during the ceremony. They could hear your officiant, your minister, your chaplain. They could hear your vows, any readings, any prayers during the ceremony piece. So today I'm in charge of the music piece, the sound piece, and the microphone piece. So everything sounds good throughout the whole ceremony. So for my setup, I'm stationed right here. Since we're using the forest as a backdrop, I'm using my white speaker, my LD Maui 28G2. I've already coordinated with the officiant. We're gonna use a lapel mic for the officiant so that way he is hands-free. But also for the vow reading, we'll also have a wireless handheld microphone, which will make the couple sound great. So that's what we have going on here today. This is the forest backdrop here at Twin Oaks. And now let me show you the cocktail hour area. This is the cocktail hour area. For me, I placed a speaker back here for the cocktail hour. Check this out, more fountain wells on the right, another fountain to the left, this nice chandelier. The speaker that I'm using is my Bass Boss SV9 Mark II speakers. It's all plugged into the power outlet to the back. But what's something special that I'm doing here today is that I'm running my sound wirelessly. And that means that whenever I'm mixing music for the reception, the sound and the signal will be transferred or transmitted to this speaker right here, which means that whenever your guests move from outside of the tent to outside or outside of the tent to inside, it's the same music. And therefore, it just creates a more seamless music experience for your guests. And that's what I'm trying to do, is create a really nice atmosphere. Think about the next time you go to a theme park or a museum and there's music playing in the background. Notice that wherever you walk, it's the same sound, the same music that's playing as you walk around the venue space. That's what we're doing here, so guests can enjoy the cocktail hour out here, and when it's time to move all of your guests from outside to inside the tent, they're hearing the same exact thing. So I'm actually DJing the cocktail hour. They're gonna hear my mix, and it will cover this whole area at Twin Oaks. So this is my setup right here. You're running wireless sound. I'll leave it, DJs, if you're watching this video, I'll leave the equipment that I'm using down below for you to check them out. And now, let me share with you what we have going on inside the reception tent. But as you come here, we have the bar to the right. We have an outside bar right here. Amazing bar staff. We have their signature cocktails on the right. Got some refreshments on the right as well. They closed off some of the walls here at the tent for the guests, so we're still finishing up the space. Working with an amazing coordinator, Marissa, right here. Yep, and this is the setup. So as guests enter, they're presented with the DJ booth. I'm running my TV screen right here in front. I have a picture of the couple, and this is my setup right here. I like this space because it's very intimate. We have the dance floor right here. So we have the DJ booth, and immediately across from it is the sweetheart table. We have a few tables to the left and to the right, and it's all self-contained here. So it's gonna sound good. The energy is going to be more focused on the dance floor, and it's gonna be a good, intimate, but fun vibe at the same time. And also for dinner service, usually here it's family style, but today we have a buffet style dinner service here tonight, so I'll be releasing tables. What's really fun thing that the couple did is that they actually have, instead of table numbers, they have cities or countries that they've been together. So instead of saying table number 1 or table number 2 you release, I'll be naming all these cool cities. I mean, we got Bali, we got Cancun, Costa Rica, Vietnam. So they've been all over the world, and it's been amazing to kind of share their story and their travels together, and it's a nice personalized touch. So for you, if you want to switch things up, you don't have to have table numbers. You can have city names or places you've been together. So think about that when you're planning your wedding. For the setup that we have going on here today, I have some uplights around the room. So at night, it really creates a nice atmosphere. And I have some dance lights that's gonna be more focused on the dance floor. What's really great is that my lights, they change colors based on the music that I'm playing. Whether it's gonna EDM, there's gonna be some drops, it goes crazy. When it's something slow, my lights change color slowly. So it really matches the mood of what I'm playing. And the other thing that I'm using here today, which sounds incredible, is that I'm using my Bass Boss BB15 Mark II subwoofers. They're 15-inch subs, and I'm using my Myers Sound Ultra X40s. Incredible sounding tops, very accurate in the way it sounds, and I highly recommend these guys if you can afford it. It sounds really good. Can't wait to blast the music here tonight and really have a good time celebrating Mel and Randy here today. By the way, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. We went through a lot, and if you have any questions, put it down in the comments. But other than that, we're gonna get things started soon. Guests are starting to arrive, and we're ready to get the party started.
Vested in me by the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Randy, you may kiss your bride. Everyone, it's my pleasure to introduce to you the newly married couple, Mel and Randy. Come on, let's go.
Make some noise for Mel and Randy! Wedding party, join in! Jump, 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 jump! There we go!
Just like children sleeping, we could dream this night away with you.
Everybody make some noise! 3, 2, 1, go!
Yo, baby, how you get your lingo? Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way.
In 1, 2, 3, catch! Yo, make some noise for Randy right now.
So she can get a sexual.
Hey, where's all the single men at? Single men. Single men, get behind Randy.
She's in love with who I am.
1, 2, 3. got this. Watch those knees. 2, 1, go. Congratulations to our newlyweds.
So we're all done here for Mel and Randy's wedding. Such an amazing time, as you've seen in the footage. We're all done here. We had the dance floor packed. So some of the things that happened here tonight, we had a faux grand exit around 9 p.m. So that means we had the couple and all the wedding guests head on over to the Twinkling Lights tunnel for the send-off. But we made it very clear that we're coming back to the tent to continue with the party and the celebration. So it was great. For the faux grand exit, I brought my portable speaker so people can hear the music that I played. I played Somebody to Love by Queen. We cued at the right moment and we had the couple walk through the tunnel of people and we gave bubbles to the people, so it really created a very cool effect for Mel and Randy. Other things notable too that we had going on, we had some churros, delicious churros from a third-party vendor. We also had a photo booth outside. And also, I was able to get photos from the couple and I made a slideshow here at the wedding, thankfully for the good Wi-Fi that we had, so I was able to download the photos. But I used my program to stitch the slideshow together and I was actually able to play it on the TV. Another note too is I'm able to airdrop images to my computer. Photographers are able to send images to my computer as well. But we took some photos off of my phone from the ceremony and I was able to a quick edit and I posted up on the TV as well. So there's so many things you can do with a TV screen. We did photos from the same day wedding from the ceremony and I also did a slideshow. And it's up to you. If you have my services as your DJ, I'll bring my video DJ booth and we can make it happen for yours as well. But those are the little touches that we've had with my TV screen, the food going on, the faux exits, some fun things as well. We had some party favors with the glow sticks, the glow wands, and we also have cutouts of their dogs, cut out of their face. It was awesome. I played a good mixture of music, some hip hop. We got a lot of people from the Bay Area, so I played a few Mac Dre songs here or there. I played some EDM, some throwbacks, some yacht rock. Like, it was a vibe. It was really a vibe, and as you can see in the footage. And I even played a really good banger, Where You Are, by John Summit with the Grizz remix. And then I closed the night with I Wanna Dance With Somebody. We also got an encore towards the end of the night, and I was able to play their last song. I believe it's called No Ordinary. So that was a slow song to end the night. But as you can see here, people had an amazing time. It was great. Good sound. Shout out to Meyer Sound. The Ultra X40 sounds really clear and it complements so well with my Bass Boss BB15 subwoofers. It was very clear. I was able to walk around the dance floor and it sounded full, it sounded clear, yet it wasn't too loud. And I was thankful that I had my other speaker outside for the cocktail hour. I still use that speaker to cover the bar, the outside bar area, because we still had the bar, we still had the photo booth outside, and it covered that whole space. So wherever people are within this venue, by the reception, tent, and outside, they're able to hear the announcements clearly, and they're able to hear the music clearly. So I keep the vibe wherever the guests are. And also, whenever I made those announcements for it's time for speeches and all, they were able to listen to me clearly, and everyone paid attention. Everyone did what I told them to do because they heard me, and I was very clear. So having the proper sound is crucial for this venue space, but really it's more for the guest experience and making sure that they feel good and everything. Okay, so That's it for now. We're all done. Shout out to the amazing vendors who I got to work here. I'll leave their info in the description below. But otherwise, Mel, Randy, congratulations. Thank you so much for having me. That concludes tonight's wedding DJ vlog here at Twin Oaks. I hope you had an amazing time. And if you are interested in possibly having me as your DJ, let's talk, let's chat. There's a link down below so you can schedule that meeting with me, and I'd love to hear more about what you want for your wedding day. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, follow me on Instagram. I'm DJ Mojo, signing out.